Hello and welcome to Necrovision Lost Company, the expansion. I am still Niggeroth, and with me today is
Futaku.
Fataku, good friend of mine. We are chasing someone through the sewers or the subway right now.
And he sent some deadly barrels to come deal with us. They did a
Physics,
really terrible job.
physics are a danger, aren't they?
And we're sneaking up on this guy.
Yeah, he's probably telling that guy secrets.
He's like, hey, man, it's been a long time. Come here, give me a hug. Aw.
Interesting. A hunger for flesh. This disease is like nothing else on
It's
earth.
the first of some of this fantastic faux German voice work that we get to hear.
A barbarian device. But their heads won't like the feel of it.
Yeah, and we've actually got our first new weapon of the expansion, the Billy Club Truncheon Nail Bat. It's actually basically a shovel. They just reskin the shovel, and it's kind of obvious whenever you see some of the combos pop up, like Grave Digger. It's really easy to dig a grave or any type of hole with a blunt object, isn't it?
I always have a lot of luck digging with truncheons.
Yeah, I think that's the original use, and then some higher up decided, we needed shovels.
So we're seeing a new enemy type here.
Yeah, the Scotsman, dreaded among all of Britannia for their ferociousness.
Kilted Scottish Highland zombie gladiators
Yes.
with
Pathological symptoms. The plague spreading even faster than we thought.
And they are especially annoying. Nice little gimmick enemy.
More infected men. And their symptoms don't look the same. This is chaos.
Basically, they have those obviously large corrugated fences, which good friend Fataku here can easily agree that they are good at stopping pretty much everything.
I mean, we all do know that corrugated steel is the preferred method to block all kinds of damage, be they bullets or truncheons.
Yeah, I actually think that originally Wolverine was supposed to have his skeleton covered in corrugated steel, and they were like, "That's not. That's just too strong. We need to reel it back a bit."
Yeah, we need to tone it down a bit, make it something more realistic, like unobtainium.
Yeah, well, adamantium. Come on. But yeah, a little bit more about the Scottish Highland zombie gladiatorial dress-wearing dandy boys there. Their shields will actually block every attack that you will do at it, and to make it even more annoying, if you do get a hit in their tender bits, but your next hit ends up hitting the shield, it will actually reset the combo that you're trying to do. So you really want to make sure, as shown here, that you get in both hits cleanly and not on the shield.
And looks like I think we're about to pick up. Yeah, that's right, the gas mask here.
Yep. Gas mask, which will be very useful to us in just a second, as there's apparently this gas-filled building. I actually would assume the gas would kind of dissipate after a while. This is a pretty open building, but
This is that super awesome German gas.
Yeah.
It likes to sit around.
it's very dense. But we actually have our first secret of the expansion here. It's given us another new weapon, the flare gun. Flare pistol, I should say. Basically, it sits in our pistol slot. We can actually dual wield it with other melee weapons or a pistol itself. It's interesting.
And here we're getting to enjoy the awesome vision-obscuring niceness of the gas mask, which we didn't get enough of in the first game. So
Yeah, they
hooray, more of that.
they were like, hey, this is pretty cool. We had to show it in the trailer, so why not put it more in the game? But thankfully, we can be distracted by the fiery corpses of these German soldiers as Zimmerman proceeds to beat the hell out of whoever he runs in contact with.
And seeing some nice flare work. Oh, way to wing him there. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Well, I had to give him a warning shot. He might.
You're like, wait, I'm gonna kill you with this flare gun.
Well, he might be attracted to it, like he might have heat vision or something, or be sensitive to heat, but fuck him.
He's like the Predator. He sees everything in shades of blue and red.
Yeah, yeah. But the flares are... The flare gun itself is actually a fairly interesting weapon in that the flares that it shoots actually function as you would assume a normal flare would if it had been engorged into somebody's flesh. But for that, we've actually got our first vampire artifact in the second secret.
And now your fury level is 2,
Yep.
which is twice as good as it was before.
Yeah, pulling out some of that sweet-ass math. But we'll be going over, well, we already know about the fury levels, but we'll explain that in just a bit here. Got a little sniper rifle.
The youth of today, brave, stupid, and can't survive without an old man's help. Oh, yes. I've missed the feel of cold Imperial steel.
So he's obviously a well-adjusted individual. I mean...
I think all of us have, at some point or another, picked up a gun and said, my God, my penis is so hard right now because of this cold steel.
And I'm guessing that you're throbbing 2 mess interactions while you're whiffing all these headshots.
I get some of them. Kind of. Almost. There we go. Alright. But, yeah, they've actually been piling on the weapons, aren't they?
Come on, quick! This way! The barricade won't hold unless we
And
help
of course,
them.
we're going to ignore him.
Be careful. This disease is sending some of our boys insane. They're firing.
Of course, we got secrets to get. Very important German secrets. Which is actually just a big box of ammo. Big boxes of ammo are actually, they're actually pretty useful. They'll give you a little bit of ammo for all of your weapons.
Seem to be having some difficulty with this jump here.
Well, that box was really big. It's weighing me down. Whoa.
Yeah, but when you got that jump off, man, you sailed through the air.
Yeah, that's it's a good old physics included with the painkiller engine.
I'm assuming it's got to be the shoes.
Yeah, I'm sure they're Doc Martens.
And I'm sure this guy will be okay. Oh, no. Oh, God.
I'm sure that was just a warning shuffle.
Damn fool! Are they all just raw recruits? Seems like they need me
It seemed
more
really
than I
sharp
need them.
for a shovel.
Maybe that was like a very tall infant, and they just got really lucky with hitting the soft spot.
Could be. But, I mean, we all know that training actually physically toughens up the skull.
These aren't the same as the others. Something much worse is happening here.
But yeah, Zimmerman is right. Those particular, they're not really zombies yet. They're still cognitive enough to use weapons. They're just kind of green, glowy-eyed pieces of garbage. And they're another kind of new enemy.
Well, we're seeing a little cutscene here with these guys on the bridge.
Deus ex machina. Thank God our engineers are better than our soldiers.
He seems to be really down on the German soldiers here.
Well, I mean, they're good at throwing grenades, at least.
Yeah, that was a primo hit right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd better go in there. Not that there'll be much help.
Seeing
to
more of that
me.
awesome modesty
Yeah.
from our pal Zimmerman here.
Well, it's honestly, it's well-founded, I would say. Like, walking through fire, just beating the living shit out of everyone easily.
Especially Scotsmen.
Well, you know, they're soft from all the porridge, puckered by the Highland breeze.
You know, those are my people you're talking about.
Oh,
So,
Allah salam alaikum, dude.
Malaikum assalam.
Yeah. Well, I'm Islamically dyslexic.
Oh, well, that's okay. I forgive you. Allah won't, but I do.
Well, I mean,
Here! Come here!
it's all about priorities. I kind of want,
Over
you know,
here!
friends'
We need
acceptance
some help!
over God.
And that's pretty much what human society is built on, right? The Tower of Babylon. They're like, let's do this to impress all of our friends. God doesn't want it. Pfft,
You mean Tower
Who cares?
of Babel?
Tower of Babel. That's right.
Yeah.
What did I say? Tower of Babylon.
Babylon had a bunch of sodomy, I think.
This No, that was Sodom and Gomorrah.
Are you saying that they couldn't have had sodomy at the Tower of Babel?
What I'm saying is that I think they were probably too busy fucking each other in the butt to build a giant tower.
Well, are we talking about the Tower of Babel or the Tower of Babylon?
I don't really know anymore.
What I do know is that we had a barricaded door, and what's best for a barricaded door? Not being able to kill zombies.
Yeah, this guy is just like, whatever, I'm on fire, and you hit me with your rifle, I'm gonna get up anyway.
Yeah, and we've actually got pretty much the same puzzle from the very beginning of Necrovision, where big box of dynamite and a barricade that we need to get through, so take as much dynamite as you want.
Also noticing that they stored their dynamite near their burning corpses, which is where I store my dynamite.
Yeah, OSHA really hadn't come into full effect during World War I. I think it was...
You think they'd probably be okay with the zombies, but